Favorites and fails. I will have a side-by-side applying the makeup, so if you'd like to hear my thoughts on what worked and what didn't, then just keep watching. I'll start with a beauty item, not quite makeup, but still important. Earlier this month, I did a video on some Temu beauty products. In that video, I spoke about these nails. They are a 96 pack of artificial nails. Let's see if you can see it there. There you go. In all nude colors. It was under $2 and I have really been enjoying these. I've only used one of the shades. I believe it's these top left, but I have had these on for, I have mascara on my finger. I've had these on for at least 10 days. I just picked up my own glue from Walmart and I always trim them down just a little bit because I am very rough with my hands, but it's just so nice to have a nice nude look. It's not drawing attention, but if you happen to notice my hands, they look nice. So I am very much enjoying these, and to get 96 for under $2, yes please. Now to the makeup products. I started with this LA Girl Brow Perfect Brow Gel, and I just have to say, LA Girl is a huge winner in today's video. I have so many items that I tried from LA Girl that are just fabulous. So yay for the drugstore. But this brow gel goes on very easy. It has immediate hold. I don't notice any crusties. It dries down very nicely. My brows do not feel overly stiff, even though stiff doesn't bother me. I just want them to stay in place, but great job. And this is so affordable. Ulta Beauty came out with a new eyeshadow primer. This is the Pigment Pop eye primer. I am a huge fan of the matte eyeshadow primer from Ulta Beauty, so when this came out new, I had to try it, and I do like it. Do I like it more than the original, than the matte? I'm about the same on both of them, but it's nice because this one has a little bit more coverage. It's a little bit lighter in color, which in theory will make your shadows pop a little bit more. Either way, both of these are great. A little bit goes a long way. Shadows don't drag, no creasing. It's a good eyeshadow primer. For the face, I found 3 of what I felt were really good primers this month. 2 of them I do have on my face. So my honorable mention is gonna go to Jasmine Beauty. This is a little baby that I got in my Boxycharm freebies or add-ons. This is the Shine Control Mattifying Primer, Coastal Chic it says. I have been wearing this off and on for the last few weeks, and it really does make me feel more matte. It elongates my makeup. I have enjoyed everything that I've tried from Jasmine Beauty so far. I have brushes, I have bronzers, I have a few things, and this is nice. But for today, I started with the Glow Recipe Strawberry BHA Pore Smoothing Blur Drops. I got this in my Boxycharm, and this I really do enjoy. It is thin, it is lightweight, it is gel, it gives that tight, matte feeling to my face without drying out my skin. It does have a nice scent to it. I like the packaging. I am a sucker for pretty packaging. This I enjoy, and I feel like there's a lot. There's 1 ounce in here. I feel like this is gonna last me a long time because I really focus it more on the center of my face. And the other primer that I have on is this one from LA Girl. You're gonna hear that name a few times in this video. This is the Instant Finish Multi-Use Tinted Primer. I tried this one and it has an immediate blur to it. It does also have a tint to it. It comes in 2 different shades, I believe. This is medium beige, but it says it primes, it covers, it blurs, it perfects, and I agree. My skin has been a little bit of a mess lately, but I can see that if you have not a lot to cover, but really just have an issue with pores, just want something smoothing and a little bit of skin coverage, you would love this. I have this on after this one. Was it necessary? No. I'm not sure this one is as blurring as this one. This doesn't necessarily mattify though. So if you have dry to normal skin, you would love this. If you're oily, then I would tell you to get something that would mattify first and then go in with the blur. But this is really nice. I have a fail in the primer category in that I tried the Denona Yummy Skin Mattifying Water Powder Serum. I was very hopeful. I thought I would love it. I love her Yummy Skin Balm Powder. I have it in a shade. I also have it in translucent or universal. This, I can't even show it to you because I returned it. It wasn't that it did anything terrible, it's just that I didn't feel like it did anything at all. So I took it back. Let's talk about this brow pencil from Dominique Cosmetics. I am so happy that I saw this on the drop shop in Boxycharm because I saw it come out. I didn't get excited. Brow pencils do not normally excite me. I feel that you can get brow pencils for $1 on Shop Miss A. Most brow pencils please me as long as they have pigment, they are small enough to control. Most of them work. I don't think you need to spend a lot on a brow pencil. However, this one is special. It has a flat side to it. This is what it looks like. I really like Kristen Dominique. I watched her video and really even understood more. It's just so easy to glide along the eye and then you turn it and you can flick it. On the other side, there is a spoolie that you just brush it through. There is a sharpener to keep that edge nice and sharp. For the girl that spends $1 on most of her brow pencils, this one really got me. Mine is in the shade Cool Deep Brown. I really like this brow pencil. If you can find it on sale, for sure grab it, but it's definitely worth the full price as well. Every now and again, one of you recommends that I try something, and I believe it was Dawn. Hi Dawn. Recommended that I try this Performer foundation from About Face, and I'm glad that I did. I love the packaging. I love the formula. It is like a typical thickness. It's not super, super thin, but it's definitely not thick. I believe mine is the shade LN1, which is neutral. This has worked out really well. I would say it is a light to medium coverage. Smooths out really nicely. I have been really focusing on my problem areas first and then keeping it as light as possible in the center of my face, and it's been working out well. Wears well. I like it. I have a fail in the foundation category in that when I went to purchase the Denona Yummy Skin Mattifying Water Powder Serum, I saw that a couple of other Denona items were on sale. So I picked up her Vision Cream Cover Foundation. And again, I can't show it to you because I returned it. I researched all the foundations that she has because she has a couple different formulas, and I thought that that would be the one that would work best for me. It talked about being very full coverage. I read the reviews that a little bit went a long way, and that was accurate. Just a drop covered my face. I just found it to be very heavy and looked very dry on my oily skin. So I don't know how a person with dry skin could handle it. I thought maybe I could use it as concealer. I tried a bunch of different ways. It just didn't work out. For the under eyes, I have two that I'm gonna talk about today because I really enjoy them both. On my right eye, I have this one from TRISH McEvoy. I was so curious about that brand. I hear about it all the time on TikTok. This is the TRISH McEvoy Instant Eye Lift, and they reached out to me and offered to send me a couple of products. So I was thrilled to try them with no obligation, and obviously I'm gonna be honest, and I really like this. It goes on silky smooth. It's very light, it's very blendable. If you are someone that doesn't have a lot to cover, you could put this on and be good. I have a lot to cover, so I use it just as a corrector and then go over it with concealer, which is what I did today. All of the products that I tried from TRISH McEvoy have a very luxe, beautiful, heavy feel to them, and that does add to the experience. On my left eye, we're going a little drugstore, and Essence did not let me down. This is the Bright Eyes Under Eye Stick. And this one, definitely not the luxe packaging like the TRISH McEvoy, but still a great product. It is a little bit thicker, a little more emollient. I would say be careful how much you use, but it really has an instant brightening effect. And it adds some moisture, which I appreciate. To set my concealer and just down my T-zone, I used this pink powder that I grabbed from Temu. Super inexpensive. It says here, Beauty Glazed Powder Soft. It is a pink oil control powder. It is soft under my eyes through my T-zone. I have enjoyed this. It's even got the little pouncy thing like the Huda Beauty does. I like that. In the cream bronzer category, I have two to talk about. The first one is from Denona. This one was on sale, as I had mentioned when I picked up the primer that didn't work out. This is her, I think it's called Balm Contour. I can't see it on the back. The writing is itty bitty. I believe I picked it up in the shade Fair 1. And this is gorgeous. I love the texture. I love the shade. At first I thought it was going to be a little bit too light for me. It is not. It is creamy, but it does set down, wears well. Packaging is beautiful. It actually reminds me a little bit of Tom Ford. I have one Tom Ford quad, and this is what it reminds me of. So that's what you're getting. You're getting a beautiful product in really nice packaging. That is on this side of my face. Now on the other side of my face is a drugstore alternative that is amazing. Let's talk LA Girl again. They came out with the Sun-Kissed Glow Envy Bouncy Bronzer. And this one, the packaging is not special, is not luxe, but the product inside is gorge. I love this cream bronzer. I reached for this more than any other cream bronzer this month. It goes on well. They did also come out with a blush. I like this one a lot. I just wish there were different shades. This shade is a little peachier than I would like. They only have one shade, but this bronzer, amazing. Pick it up. It's good. I tried some really nice cream blushes in March, but the one that stands out above the rest is this one from LYS. Their cream bronzer in this packaging is amazing. One of my favorite cream bronzers, so I was thrilled to see that they came out with a glowy blush. This one is in the shade Elite. Now this one they did send to me. I am an ambassador with LYS, so I do have a 20% off discount code. I always have it in the description box. It is a beautiful, really pigmented, I believe different shades are probably going to have different levels of pigment, but this Elite is super pigmented, so you have to be really careful, but it wears beautifully. I just love the whole LYS, the triangle aesthetic and what they stand for. I watch them on IG. I love the founder. It's a really cool company and a beautiful product. Sephora collection came through for me with the powder contour and powder blush. This is their new powder contour that they came out with. I complained in the video that I first used this, that this is the third one that I've bought of these. They've changed the packaging, changed the names, but the funny thing is I've loved it every time. I just have a rule not to talk about things that you can't get your hands on my channel. So of course I picked it up, and the good thing about Sephora collection is that it's reasonably priced. This is beautiful. This one is the powder bronzer slash contour that I reached for more than any other in March, and I have a feeling it's just going to be a favorite. I did see that they just came out with bronzers, which is nice, but I'm just more of a neutral leaning cool kind of bronzer contour kind of girl these days, so I love this in the shade light to medium, and that is what I set both cream bronzers with today. And the powder blush, I always link it. It seems to be always sold out. My suggestion is to sign up for notification when it comes back in stock. It's just a hot shade. I've been in Sephora and said, where is the trust yourself color? And the last time I was in Sephora, it was there. There was one on the shelf and I grabbed it. It is beautiful. Again, I had this shade in the last packaging that Sephora collection had. It's just a very cool toned pink purple. I love it. I set the LYS cream blush with this today. Keep looking. Don't give up, because it's gorgeous. I gotta shout out Temu for this highlight. I have to say I'm not so into highlight these days, so when I saw this little Rare Beauty look-alike on Temu for just a couple of bucks, heck yeah, I picked it up. And it is a really pretty champagne color. I have it on my face today. I actually kind of wish I'd have gotten the pink shade. Who knows? I may place another Temu order and get it. Really pretty packaging. And I found myself using highlight more than usual because I have this. Let's talk eyeshadow. I had to mention all of the ones that I tried this month. I'm just an eyeshadow kind of gal. At the bottom of the barrel is this one from Temu. I had gotten this makeup kit from Temu and most of it was terrible. The individual items that I got were good, but the makeup bag that I got was not good. This one, itty bitty pans, chunky falling apart glitters. My eye look was a hot mess in this video. Next, I'll rank this Wander Beauty palette. This is the Trailblazer palette that I got in my Boxycharm. And it is a nice palette. It's just super messy. And I'm not sure it's worth the mess. The shimmers are pretty. This Mackenzie was all over my face. I've done green looks with it. I have used it 3-4 times this month. And each time I really just struggle with a lot of fallout. I am rough with my shadows. I really dig into them. I'm working on it. I'm trying to get lighter handed. But this one, I'm not sure how much I'll reach for. I also tried the new Natasha Denona Hyper Natural Face Palette. This, I am a Natasha Denona collector. I love pretty much every eye product that I've gotten from her, and this one is no exception. This is a different formula. These shadows look dark. They're really not. They are softer than they appear in the pan, and this palette is meant to be simple, streamlined, one and done. Throw one of these shadows on your eyes and go. There's 2 blush shades and 2 bronzer / contour shades. There's a mirror. I got this because I really like to travel with my Natasha Denona face palettes. I have the light and the dark. When I go away, I always have one of those in there, and I thought that this would be nice to add to the mix because I was really excited that we got bronzer this time. And I have enjoyed mapping out an eye look with the bronzer and then throwing a shimmer on my lid. I like the blushes. The pans are a little bit small for the bronzer and the blush. I just mix them up. It's not a problem. And I like it. I also wanted to mention that I am now an affiliate with Natasha Denona. I have a discount code that I will pop up here if you would like to get 15% off your order. As per usual, I list everything down in the description box. I always have, even before I had affiliate links, because that's something that I like to see from creators. So now I do have affiliate links, and if you shop with those links, I may get a small commission, and I thank you for supporting me and my channel. Back to the eyeshadows. I also tried this one here from Ace Beauty. This is their Mystic Romance, again, Boxycharm, and this is a gorgeous palette. Creamy mattes, popping shimmers. It is a little bit on the dark side. That would be my only critique, is I would prefer a couple of lighter shimmers be in here, but if you want to be dark and smoky, this is a great palette for that. They do have a nice blending shade up here, but there's warm, there's cool, there's some really pretty purples. I love this Celestial shade. It's got a shift to it, so pretty. Beautiful palette. Ace Beauty, I've never been disappointed with their eyeshadows. Another palette I tried was this one from ColourPop. The ColourPop and Twilight collaboration. I know a lot of people tried to get it. It sold out really fast, then it came back and it sold out really fast. I was lucky enough to get it on the second run. ColourPop has promised a third run of this palette, so I have been linking the ColourPop website in the description box so that you can sign up to be notified, because that's how I got it the second time. But this is the palette and I love it. I don't think that the camera does it justice. It really is beautiful. Like, this Immortal looked like it was going to be a mess and it wasn't. I had very little fallout. It's just got some beautiful, cool toned shades that I think are worth the wait. If you are a Twilight fan like I am, definitely sign up for the restock. Also, today is Monday. I will link, I think it's over here, my video that I just did last Monday. I have a giveaway that is ending today. So if you're watching this video the day that I release it, make sure that you watch that giveaway video and get in on that, because I have one that I'm giving away to one of you. And the palette that I have on my eyes today is this one from Hard Candy. This is their Girl Scout Caramel Queen Shadow Palette, and this was just fun. I got a couple of fun things. I got the powder puff. I got a gloss that I'm going to talk about in a minute. There were some good things. This one, I believe they had different variations. Like I said, I got the one that looks kind of like a Samoa. Really pretty purples in here. It smells like chocolatey caramel. I mean, chemical, but still good. It's got some really pretty colors. I love the looks that I've created with this palette. Today I put this shade all over my crease. Then I went in with this shade all over my lid. And then I took a little bit of this brightest shimmer and put it on the inner portion. It's a very soft, light look. I'm enjoying it. For my liner, I have the TRISH McEvoy Gel Black Eyeliner. This is a really pretty liner. It's got a smudger on the other side, which I like. I just winged it out today. It is very inky, matte black. It does transfer in my waterline, but I've been trying really hard not to line my waterline. My eye doctor's really giving me a hard time about that. It's really not good for us to do it. I still like it. If you have any recommendations for a black liner that doesn't transfer down, let me know, because I do like it on top better than on the bottom, and half the time I end up just going all the way around. But this one is inky black. Keep it above the waterline. Stays on really well. Love the smudger. Again, with TRISH McEvoy, really pretty luxe packaging. It's a nice liner. Maybe my favorite product from TRISH McEvoy, of the couple things that they sent me, is this mascara. This is the High Volume Tubular Mascara in Jet Black. My first impression of this was not fabulous. It's not the most volumizing mascara, but it's really a nice mascara. I find that it dries really fast, so I build and build and build on one eye until I feel that the volume is where I want it to be. It does build nicely on top of itself. It dries quickly. I do my little lash lift trick, and it looks nice. Matter of fact, in the first video that I was fussing that it wasn't bold enough, I'm in editing thinking, well, it looks pretty good, Jen. It looks great. I love tubing mascaras for my bottom lashes, so this will probably get more use on the bottom, but really a great mascara for length, curl, and some volume. And this one is the heaviest, the sleekest. It's got the nice small wand, so it's not getting everywhere. Definitely check this out if you're on her website. Another mascara product that I tried from Boxycharm is this one from MAC. This is the Lash Dry Shampoo Mascara Refresher. I didn't get it. I get it now. Thank you for those of you that commented saying, no, it's good, Jen. This is what the wand looks like. It is meant to be a refresher if you are going out in the evening or you need to update your mascara and you don't want to wash it all off. I really like this. I've used this even just on top of the mascara that I've already put on in the morning, and when I use this even later, my mascara just looks better. And when I put it on top of this TRISH McEvoy, I avoided doing it during filming. I wanted to show you this now. It really even takes it up a notch. I really like it. I was afraid that it would flake old mascara on my face, because really, think about it. Your mascara is like hard, but it really doesn't. It doesn't. And it even can do some separating. I really enjoy this. My friend Clara, I will link her channel. I believe she said she keeps hers in her purse. How smart is that? For lips, I have 3 products to talk about. I picked up this Ulta Beauty dual-ended lipstick and liner. In the video where I tried it, I only used the liner. I used a different lipstick. I have since used this and I like it, and that is what I have on my lips today. What I did is I took the liner, I lined, I filled them in, and then I took the color and put it on top. I wish that the color were a little more matte, but I think I'm an unpopular opinion. This feels like a bullet lipstick, like a typical bullet lipstick texture going on my lips. So I put it on. I find that filling my lips in with the liner helps with longevity. Then I put this on top and I might blot it, and it lasts a pretty long time. And it looks matte, but it doesn't feel matte. This would be good in my purse. A big winner in the lip category is this one right here from MAC. This is their new formula. It is called the Maximal Matte Lipstick. I picked mine up in the shade Whirl, and this is definitely my favorite of the MAC formulas. The retro matte's a little draggy. The regular matte is nice, but this one just has a little bit more of a glide. It still wears well. It smells good. Again, with the heavy, beautiful packaging. I like MAC lipsticks. And the last one is this gloss from Hard Candy. In the video where I first tested this, I talked about how the other Glosstopia glosses that Hard Candy has, at least the one that I tried, I did not care for it. I felt that the smell was really offensive. It was very chemical. I didn't enjoy it. So I was shocked that I still purchased this one, but the idea of it smelling like a Thin Mint cookie just got me. So I got it. I like it a lot. I did not put it on because I wanted you to see the Ulta Beauty dual-ended product, but this is what it looks like. It smells really good, like you could eat it. I like the big fat wand, and the shine that it provides me is really nice. You can find the Girl Scout one. That's the one that I would get. Or if you have one that you think does not smell bad, maybe it's just the one that I got, make sure you let us know in the comments. The last product that I'll mention today is one more product from LA Girl. This is their Pro Perfect Oil Control Multitasking Setting Spray in a matte finish. I'm not sure about the matte finish. I've been using this. You can see I've gotten a good dip in it. Things that I like. You are supposed to shake it. It's got a really nice mister that has never done me dirty. It's got maybe a light fresh scent, but hardly anything. And it really does seem to make my makeup last. I'm enjoying this, but I think my skin looks glowy and smooth and natural. I don't feel, if it is a matte, it's a soft matte. I like it. I feel like I forget something every month. If there was something that you were curious about that I didn't talk about, please call me out in the comment section and I will give you an update. But most of the time, if I don't mention it, it was just okay. It's not a favorite, but it's not a fail. That is everything. It was a fabulous month. Only a couple stinkers. I love playing with makeup. Some of these were new to the market. Some of these were new to me. I had a blast. I know I have a declutter that is due. My drawers are exploding. I'm gonna have to get a little cutthroat, especially with the mascaras. Woo! Be sure you are subscribed if you're not subscribed already. I would love to have you join me. I upload on Mondays and Saturdays. Give the video a thumbs up. It really helps my channel. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Have a great day.